Welcome back to Trove One, everybody. Guess what? We're in the Ozarks. We're just out exploring. It's a Sunday afternoon, and we're just out cruising some roads. Oh, there's a deer. There's another one. There's another one. You probably can't see them, but 3 deer just took off. Anyway, we're out in the Ozarks. It is 103 degrees. It is so hot today. And we found a campfire ring with some trash in it. Little camp spot here. We're just checking out some roads, doing some exploring. Maybe we'll find a creek and chill and fish or something like that. But for the most part, we're just kind of checking out some roads we haven't been on. And so we're going to see what we can get into. We're just exploring, spending some time out here, staying in the air conditioning. Hopefully we don't have any issues with the vehicle because it's so hot. Between the heat and humidity, I don't know what the heat index is, but it's hot. It's really hot. So let's see what we can find. We have struck ground in the rear end. See, 4-wheel drive works. We're good. We found our first couple ripe muscadines. This one's like barely ripe. It's still got some green on it. There's some vines right here with some muscadines, and there's just a couple that are turning purple. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be really hot for the next week, probably next weekend. These are gonna be ripening up really nice. So we'll keep an eye out today. If we see some good patches, we'll come back next weekend. We found another camp spot here. You can't hardly see it, but there's a nice big fire pit there. This is really a winter camp spot. It's very overgrown with weeds. So not a great one in the summer, really good one in the winter. I bet it's primarily used as a deer camp. And there was actually a little deer laying down in the grass right in the camp when we drove up. It hopped up and took off. So another good camp spot found. Ooh, there's more down low too. We're finding quite a few muscadines out here. So this may make the list for coming back to next weekend. We're down at one of these. There's several little lakes over here. Point removed dam sites is what they're called, and there's multiple little lakes. I'm not really sure what the purpose of them was, but we've been by this one before. We stopped by here 2 or 3 summers ago when we were doing our across the Ozarks trip, but we might have to come camp out here. I don't know that there's many fish in these lakes. I don't think they really stock them, but it's still a pretty little lake. Like, this looks like fun to paddle around on and maybe try some fishing at least. And you could put a little boat in here, so maybe we'll do that sometime.
We are going this way. Barn, y'all.
Pretty.
Yeah.
There's another kind of couple camp spots in a big parking area right here. I think a lot of guys come out here and ride the four-wheeler trails in this area, and they'll park their trucks and trailers right here. So it can be a good camping spot when no one's here, but if it's the time of year when they're out here riding or on the weekends, it may be a whole bunch of people right here. But otherwise, kind of a neat spot. And we're right coming up to one of the other lakes, so we'll take a look at it. We've come across another nice shady camp spot here in the woods, and this one, someone left their bag of trash here. That's really nice. A few things in the fire pit. Way to go, humans. A little rope swing. I don't know why there's a rope swing here. This one kind of looks out over the lake, so you can just walk right down to this lake and go fishing or whatever. Nice little spot. We were going to camp here a while back, but there's already someone in it. So we'll have to come back another time when we got the camper and camp here and try fishing this lake as well. So not bad. And it's hot today though. There's a breeze coming off the lake and it's just hot air. It's just hot. All right, we're going to keep exploring. We got a couple more roads we want to check out before we head home.
Muscadines all over my window.
Is that what that sound was?
Yes, those muscadines everywhere.
Well, we've come across a spot with a big hole. And I don't know if we can, I don't think we can climb this. I think that's the hole. We might get around it, but if we slid off in there, we'd be stuck. It's deep. It's a very big rut. That rut's about 5 feet deep.
Oh, and a little bit wet. Oh.
Yeah, that looks a little too sketchy, which is unfortunate because the rest of this road's not bad at all. And we found a bunch of muscadines in here, so we may come back for those. But I don't really think we need to fool with that unless we stack a bunch of rocks, and I don't know if that's worth the time to do.
You're spinning. got like half a foot. You have room on the right if you want to go further to the right. Me either. Are you trying to get stuck? Your back wheel's off.
I don't think it's a very wise move.
Your back wheel's off the ground.
It's probably not going to tip over, but it's not.
You're like a foot off the ground back there.
All right, we're gonna bail on this spot. It looked like we could probably skirt around the edge of it and we might make it, but if we slid off in that, we would be stuck good and probably wouldn't even be able to winch ourselves forward. We'd get out, but it would not be fun. So it's not worth the risk, not with all of us out here and being so hot and being by ourselves. So we're going to maybe tackle that another time. We'll head back around and go somewhere else.
What'd you think of that spot?
It's one of the best ways to go. Yeah, we should go up it. Daddy just thinks we might tip on our side. No, we shouldn't. Daddy did not think we might tip on our side. Daddy, back up and then go as fast as the car can go. We try to get up it.
All right, I think we're gonna call it a day with that road. That kind of, we'd explore more, but we want to get home at some point, so we're gonna head home.
Oh, look, I got my...
Sarah says we have accomplished our mission. We explored some new roads and we found a bunch of muscadines, so we know where to come back to get muscadines. It's been a successful afternoon. The kids got naps that needed naps, so we're gonna go home and have some popcorn and watch a movie now.